Welcome, guys, to my channel. My name's Cerise Fairfax, and if this is your first time here, finally glad to meet you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, let's look right here. What are we looking at? This is Sosua Beach. These are the vendors, the buildings that were torn down. Now, these are the vendors that actually decided to sell, and they are on the waiting list to be given a place. Now, there are a lot of questions going on about this. I posted something on Facebook, and a lot of people are weighing in on it. Some people are worried about the vendors, which is very understandable because a lot of those vendors have been on the beach for over 30 years selling products. There's one woman, for example, she's at the Chetamicos end of the beach, and that is not the tourist end, it is the local end. She sells coconuts and pineapples, and she more or less goes there also because she's an older woman, and quite frankly, it gives her something to do. She loves to go there, show up, get her coconuts delivered in the morning, and also her pineapple. And I think that is something that is really important to her. Overall, I've done some videos on her, but she's located at the end of the beach that does not have tourism as much as it does at the other end of the beach. So it's going to be great for her to be able to be offered a place where she can sell her coconuts and her pineapples, have her own bathroom, and somewhere where she can sell her product with pride. Now, there's another question that I saw online, and it's like, what about the people that can't even pay the rent? The new rent will be a little bit more expensive. Now, I'm a little bit thrown with that one because, yeah, I could only imagine how much the new rent is going to be. However, with the new rent will also come new opportunities because more room to grow business, because more people will be coming to the Chetamicos end. Why? It'll be more aesthetically pleasing. Right now on the beach, the vendors that they just tore down, those were not that aesthetically pleasing, and it was like a graveyard. A lot of you guys who are tourists and who have been here, many of you guys didn't even walk to the other end of the beach because when you get to the other end of the beach, it's a little bit empty. Speaking of the beach, this is the beach before the famous skyline that we are used to right now. So Sosua is no stranger to change, especially Playa Sosua. It has gone through its changes. And if you look at this, that is still there today. But where all those trees are, there is a skyline. And it is an expensive skyline. You see, Sosua used to be just fishermen and more or less farming. And over the years, they built it up more. That's what it used to be. You see, so much change has happened. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh my gosh, where are they going to build these 7-story condos? Probably right there. They're just going to clear out some of the trees that have grown over the years, and they're going to put it right there. And hopefully they won't tear out all the trees that are giving shade where the current vendors are. But once they tear out all of the places, it's going to leave a lot of room on the beach. And that's where there's going to be 3 condominiums, 7 stories. And then, of course, there's going to be a plaza at one end of the beach, and a plaza at the other end of the beach, and a plaza in the middle. This is how we know Sosua today. And this is going to be something that obviously is going to change over time. But when you think about a shoreline of a beach, they usually all look the same. They do. You just walk to the beach and you're good to go. You get a beach chair on the beach and an umbrella. You get your food delivered to you from a beach playero and you're good. You know, you can do your water sports and everything. I do believe that it's going to open up Sosua, more specifically the Chetamicos end of the beach, for jobs and also for people to be able to run their businesses. Already on my street, there are 3 families that are building their places up. Now, here's another place in Chetamicos. It's called El Tamblon. And this is where a lot of people go and get their fresh fish. I've done videos on this place before, and they are already paving a new road to go down there. A lot of you guys don't know that because you don't come to this side very often, but there is a lot of construction going on to help the people in the communities that don't have the ability to sell to the tourists because the tourists are not interested in going to the underdeveloped areas. And so what happened? The president's like, well, let's develop the areas so it's more aesthetically pleasing for tourists to want to travel off the beaten path and go see what's happening around Sosua. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Cerise Fairfax. I will give you more updates as we go along. The beach is reopened right now, and slowly they're going to be building in the area that they just demolished. I have really a sixth sense that they are going to start building the condominiums in that area first. Some people are like, why would they tear down the beach in high season? Because it's high season right now. Well, what they're doing is they're starting at the end of the beach where there's not a heavy flow of tourism. And that's the reason why, because by the time low season comes, they'll be ready to tear down the other part of the beach. And I think they're going to be doing it in sections. Like I said, starting with what they just torn down, it's enough to build a condo building, and then, they'll be able to start putting people into the plaza. The plaza is looking great. It's coming together, and pretty soon new jobs will be opened up. Of course, I know a lot of you guys are like, oh no, how's that? What jobs? They're taking away the jobs because of the vendors. They are going to be getting jobs open to people because those condos, 7 stories, 3 of them, there will be a lot of people who will want maid service. And also, I said this before and I'll say it again, there will be elevators, which means people will be able to go to school and they will be able to get taught how to fix an elevator engineers. And, it will open up a lot of people to a lot more possibilities right here in Sosua. Guys, take care of yourself. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Just a little bit about myself before I let you go. I help people find apartments here, short term, long term. I also help people find real estate. I'm a real estate consultant as well. So if you're looking for land, a condo, a house, give me a shout. I work with a lot of brokers and a lot of real estate agents. And if I don't have what you're looking for, I will definitely get the help that you will need. And if you're looking for any type of relocation in regards to getting your residency, I can also set you up with a great lawyer. And if you're just looking to see if this is a place for you, I provide consultations where we can talk on the phone for a half an hour or an hour, and we will talk about all your questions and your concerns. I wrote a book. It's called Sosua Staycation, and I would love to get a copy out to you. It's an ebook, so please give me a shout on my email address. I'll put it in the descriptions below. In the description below, I will pin my comment with my email address and also the link where you can purchase the book. I am writing another book right now. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be about, but you're going to be very surprised. And I hope that you will definitely purchase it. I should have that book ready in about a month's time. Take care, everyone. Huge hugs again, loads of love, and big blesses.